Hey, Sensei Mark Mosier here from United Combat Cane Federation, and I just got in the mail from my sponsor Dan from selfdefensecanes.com this new cane. It's a walking stick type of, I wouldn't say it's a cane, it's more of a walking stick, but he wanted me to kind of try it out, test it, put it on YouTube, and just kind of see what everybody else thinks about it, because I mean, it's pretty cool. I've been trying it out for the last couple of weeks, just kind of looking at it and kind of figuring out what we could do with it. Give you some really cool features about it. I like the sword type of edge compared to the round edge, just because with a sword edge or something like a thinner edge, you get a lot more impact. Like the impact is a lot stronger because force is measured. When it hits something, when this edge will hit something, it'll multiply the force, causing more damage. And I love damage. So you have two sides of that. Then you have some on the grip. You have some finger grips here on the edge right there, which is pretty cool. Gives you a good solid grip. And then you have some finger guard, some grips up here, causing it's basically there's no slip on that, which feels good. This is laminated wood, oak, and it's I just like the feel of it. It's light, but yet you can do some pretty good damage with it. So I'm going to explain some of the things that I learned about this thing. So not only is it a good walking stick, but you can also use it for striking. So if I wanted to strike using it, I like striking behind this, because what he did was he ended up taking a weight, like a hydraulic weight, I guess is the way he explained it, and he puts it on top of this and he presses it. So it's a hydraulic press, and he pressed it to 1,000 pounds, and it did not break. So I think that's a pretty awesome feature, that it's actually so strong that it can withstand 1,000 pounds to the back of that handle. So by using that handle, I really like that, because I can use that strike and that power behind there to really generate some energy. I like the fact that I can use this right here, not only for striking this way across the face or the throat, but also I can also hook, and I can bring into the strike as well. So as I pull them in, I can strike again. So I can pull and then strike. Boom. So I like using this this handle for hooking, because that's really cool. I also like using it for a guard, because using it for a guard, as I strike the body, I'm using that strength of that handle to give a little bit more power. I like the whole idea of the length of it. Again, it's a walking stick. It's not necessarily a cane, but it's a walking stick. So as I have this in my hand and someone comes in, I can use it as a lift to strike the groin. I can also use it to come down the top of the collarbone. And I can also use it almost like a sword, the cutting. So I'm coming in, I'm striking. When I like to strike, I don't like to strike like a baseball bat. I strike this way, which creates a little bit more power in a short distance. So I can cause that edge of that sword to really get in there and do some damage. So over the head strikes you can block. Again, you can still block with that strike. Come over the top and strike with that edge on the collarbone. Overall, I really like this. I've been playing around, did some techniques with it. I'm going to call my son in real quick just to do a couple quick techniques. This is my son Mark. He's a black belt in the system. And we still do the same old techniques that we did before. He grabs it from me, and I can still do the same techniques. We can strike. I can hook, the same thing with a choke. But what I like about this is that strike, because that would really, I mean, if you're going to end the curtain, if you're going to end them, might as well end them with that. Boom. I can hook him around behind the head, the knees, and as I'm pulling him in, strike. So I like enclosed stuff. Not a lot of people like that stuff. They like the whole swinging and all that. I personally like enclosed and personal. And if you're going to have a walking stick, have something that's functional, but yet very strong. So again, his name is Dan from selfdefensecanes.com. It's a great, I say on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say this is probably about a 9. And the only reason why I say a 9 is because of just I'm not used to it, I guess. I'm used to the crook of the cane, but I think after a little bit more use, I think I could really get to like this. I don't know if I'd carry it on the street. This is more of like if I'm going to go for hikes. But I mean, who knows? You know, I might decide to carry it on the street. You never know. But I like my actual cane. This was people. I think it draws too much attention walking on the street with it. But other than that, I think it's a great product. And again, if you want to look up his website, it's selfdefensecanes.com. His name is Dan, and you know, check it out. Check out all the different canes he has. It's all quality stuff, and I recommend it. All right, see you guys later.